Okay, so find a comfortable space. You could be sitting, you could be laying down, you could be propped up against a pillow. And begin to notice the textures of what is touching you around you. Perhaps a pillow or the carpet or your clothes. And invite yourself to explore this touch and notice what things attract you, what textures or perhaps different temperatures attract you, and which ones does your body have a felt sense of pushing away or wanting to push away. So maybe you still have your eyes closed if that feels comfortable, but you can just move a little bit, like allow your body to move, even perhaps noticing the resonance or attraction or repulsion in the way that your body wants to move or feel. Perhaps a certain part of your body that doesn't have touch very often, or perhaps a part that does have touch often, would like to explore something around you. And so notice this energetic of the vibrational magnetism of attraction and repulsion in what your body is touching and what is touching your body. And become aware that someone else might be attracted or repulsed in very different ways than you are. Your essence holds a certain vibrational quality that creates this vibrational magnetism between you and other people, between you and places. Now perhaps invite in scent. Perhaps allow your nose to start exploring some corners and seeing if you can tap in, even on this subtle level, to what sense you resonate with and what sense you feel repulsed by or move away from. And you allow yourself to move organically and easily without seeking or striving to find a texture or a scent that you find particularly pleasurable, and yet opening the door to being moved towards and engaging with what just is pleasurable. And with your senses awakened in this way, I'm going to invite you to find either a pillow or a stuffed animal or something that you can place in front of you in the space wherever you are. And then you can begin with your eyes closed or opened and call to mind a person who has a tendency to pull you off of your axis, particularly a person that you feel very attracted towards. Perhaps on all levels, physically, energetically, spiritually. You just have noticed, and it might be on a very subtle level, and it might even be with someone that you're not in very deep, intimate relationship with, but you just notice has a tendency to pull you somewhat off of your axis towards them. And if you can't come up with a person, you could also think of a food, a place, an activity. So take a moment to recall some pleasurable interaction that you had with this person. And notice what happens in your body. You don't need to come up with a story about it. You don't need to label it. You don't need to know what the emotions were. Simply notice what happens in your body. And now either just using your imagination or opening your eyes and imagining that this pillow or stuffed animal or object in front of you that you found is that person, that you are sitting right in front of that person. And notice what happens in your body. Notice if you're feeling this strong pull towards this person who is sitting in front of you. Notice if you're feeling a desire emerge to touch or engage with this person in any way. And if it's a place or an object, you can do the same exploration. Noticing if you have a tendency to want to move towards this person or to lean in. And then what happens if you invite yourself to consciously bring your presence back to your own center while you are feeling this desire? What would it be like to pause and allow this dynamic tension to simply be felt? Notice what's happening in your body now. Can you feel both the desire and the centeredness, perhaps even neutrality, simultaneously? Take about 1 more minute in this exploration. And then as you feel ready, allow yourself to come back into our shared space. And if you need to get up for a moment, shake your body out, make sounds, do any sort of movement, please take a few moments to do that in the transition.